Our family recently experienced a 7-day getaway at the all-inclusive Dreams Sapphire Resort and Spa. After months of brutal Michigan winter weather, our family was ready for some fun in the sun. We've been fortunate to visit various all-inclusive resorts in Cancun and other parts of Mexico over the years. In this Dreams Sapphire review, I'll share our family's pros and cons with this specific resort and whether or not we'd return for another visit. First off, let's do a short overview of the location. The Dreams Sapphire Resort and Spa is located in Puerto Morelos in Quintana Roo, Mexico. There are 488 suites at this beachfront resort, nestled inside of a beautiful jungle, which is home to a variety of animal species that I've never seen in my entire life. The resort is a 25-minute drive from the airport and around 40 minutes from the downtown Cancun hotel zone. With the extra evening noise we experienced at the Paradisus Cancun last year, staying outside of the Cancun hotel zone was a treat. This family-friendly resort features a kids club with water slides, beautiful white sand beaches, and a luxurious spa. We traveled in February and the weather was perfect. Our days had temperatures in the low to mid 80s, and at night the temperature only dipped slightly. We were wearing t-shirts and shorts all day and all night. Okay, let's review the Dreams Sapphire's best feature. The first one, resort layout. When we approached the exterior of the Dreams Sapphire, it felt a bit understated compared to other resorts that we had visited. It didn't have a grand entrance or a multi-story building that greeted you. Surprisingly though, that was one of the main features we grew to appreciate the most. The overall campus felt more approachable, with a friendly neighborhood vibe. In the center of the resort, we had our town square. It was surrounded by a series of shops, including a cafe, a smoothie shop, a sports bar, video game parlor, and much more. In the morning, we would meet for coffee and greet our neighbors from around the world. As the sun set, we would play games and have a cocktail while our kids roamed the campus, making memories with new friends. Our rooms were a 5-minute walk from the main resort area. Along that walk, you would be greeted by adorable jungle animals. We heeded the warning, though, of not feeding these little guys, but man, were they cute. The Coati Mundi was our favorite by far. He was like a monkey mixed with a cat and then again mixed with a raccoon. Anyway, you gotta check him out. Family friendly. Although we visited many all-inclusive resorts in the past, the Dreams Sapphire felt especially accommodating for families. They had a kids club for the young ones. Next door, they had 3 different water slides. My son tried all of these water slides over 100 times. Honestly, he loved it. Their game room had fun for the preteens and teens, billiards, air hockey, ping pong, old school stand-up video games, and even the newer video games on Xbox were available until 10 p.m. each night. There was a variety of kid-friendly food options at each of the restaurants as well. And when they wanted a special treat, our kids would visit the smoothie shop or the cafe and get whatever they wanted. After all, it's an all-inclusive. Customer service. The kindness and energy level of the staff at Dreams Sapphire was top-notch. We felt welcomed, we felt included, and taken care of during our time there. Each day, the staff would encourage us to try out different activities, including beach volleyball, water aerobics, Zumba fitness, cornhole, and so much more. And in the evenings, we watched excellent musical performances, fire shows, and we even got to do karaoke on stage. The amount of things to do at the Dreams Sapphire was plentiful. We were never bored the entire time. There was only one slightly rainy morning during our 7 days there. To keep the positive energy level going, the staff decided to set up a series of games inside. Kids and adults all got involved, and the smiles continued. They even ended that morning with a parade to brighten everyone's spirits as the sun began to come out once again. One special surprise and delight moment happened on Valentine's Day, since we were there on February 14th. They had a wedding vow renewal ceremony for all the guests. My wife and I took advantage of it and renewed our wedding vows after nearly 15 years together. The beach. This part of Mexico has beautiful beaches. The beach outside of our resort was clean, quiet, and peaceful. We took advantage of morning runs, quiet meditation moments, and volleyball with family and new friends. I honestly miss sticking my feet in the soft white sand already. Before sharing our suggested areas for improvement for the Dreams Sapphire, if you're enjoying this video, please consider giving us the YouTube triple thanks. That's hitting the like button, subscribing to the channel, and then commenting something down below. Maybe share your thoughts on the incredible Coti Mundi. I appreciate you considering it as I'm looking to grow this channel this year. Thank you so much. Okay, on to the areas of improvement. Inconsistent rules and policies. On multiple occasions, our overall group experience was affected by rules and policies that we were unaware of. I'll share two anti-surprise and delight moments. The first one, through a recommendation from the front desk reception, we made a reservation at the Japanese steakhouse via the World of Hyatt app on day 2. Our reservation was at 7:30 p.m. We arrived at 7:34 p.m. After standing in line for an additional 6 minutes, we were told that our table was given away and we would have to book another reservation on another night. According to their policies, if you arrive 5 minutes late, you will lose your table. I get it. Many people make reservations and probably don't show up for them. If this is a very rigid policy, it would make more sense to inform guests of this policy during the check-in process or when they book through the app. For my friends considering visiting this resort, make sure to arrive 5 to 10 minutes early for your reservation at the Japanese steakhouse. Punctuality is key here. Another more upsetting instance happened on day 5. We secured some beach chairs for our day by the pool. We left our things on those chairs and then we went to go eat some breakfast. When we came back, all of our stuff was gone. We looked around and asked other guests what might have happened to our stuff. They told us that management was taking things off of people's chairs who weren't there. After confronting the staff for moving things from other people's chairs at the time, I asked, what happened? What happened, guys? I was informed that they have a policy that allows them to remove belongings from people's chairs if they're not sitting in them for 45 minutes. Again, I totally get this policy. It makes a lot of sense. You can't hold chairs all day long. But either way, this policy would have been good to know when we checked in at the front desk originally. After this, we felt apprehensive about leaving our chairs at all because we were worried that our stuff might get taken. We did retrieve all of our things from Lost and Found, but it was still upsetting nonetheless. One more area of improvement would be with the app. Overall, the app is subpar. There were missing restaurants from the restaurant list. The daily activities details were more often than not incorrect. Booking restaurant reservations through the app was difficult and kind of confusing. As a guest, just be aware that many of the smaller customer service tasks are being outsourced to that app, but the app is not that great. This wasn't a deal killer, it's just another area for improvement for the Dreams Sapphire. So, was the Dreams Sapphire Resort worth it? Would we return for another visit? Honestly, the week we spent at the Dreams Sapphire Resort was incredible. We've had the opportunity to visit over 6 of these Mexican all-inclusive resorts during our time. Dreams Sapphire would be one of my favorites. While there could be some minor improvements in their policy communication, overall the trip was relaxing, fun, and memorable. I would definitely return to the Dreams Sapphire in the coming years. With that in mind, it's time for us to start saving for our next trip. Tracking that vacation savings has become a lot easier for us with our new go-to family budgeting app, Monarch Money. Since trips like these can cost thousands upon thousands of dollars, Monarch helps us to track monthly savings towards our vacations so we'll always have enough when we want to get away from the cold winter once again. Check out a free trial of Monarch using our affiliate links below or by using the link in our video description. Signing up for Monarch with that link provides us with a small commission. That revenue helps support this channel. We appreciate you considering it. For more inspiration on your family financial independence journey, check out this next video right here. Carpe diem.